Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in central Scotland, and today I'm filming a very easy card for you. But the wee twist is we're stamping on designer series paper. Now I have forgotten the name of this wood grain designer series paper. It is in the annual catalogue and it's got all sorts of different wood grain patterns. I've chosen this one. I kind of think that's sort of like Pool Party, but I'm teaming it up with Coastal Cabana and Early Espresso. Well, I must have thought it worked or I wouldn't be airing the video now. So let's just have a wee play. So I've got a layer of Early Espresso to go in the back of my designer series paper. I've got a layer for inside and I've got Coastal Cabana card base, and I've die cut a piece for my sentiment. So pop these bits behind, and the stamp set I'm using is Changing Leaves. This is an online exclusive stamp set and you'll find it online if you go onto the go onto JazzleDazzle.stampinup.net and click on shop, and then you can click on online exclusives and you'll see the things that are you can only see them online. You can order them through me or you can order them on my online shop as I've just explained, but that's where you will see them to see if there's anything that takes interest or holds your interest. Okay, so a little note to brighten your day. I think we'll just do that straight away. Of course I didn't get a block for that, but I've got, oops, let that relax a bit. So I'm kind of thinking of autumn, maybe later autumn, because I've got out Cajun Craze, white wheat and Early Espresso, and we're going to see if that'll all work here. Now I'm going to stamp with the Early Espresso because I'm using the Early Espresso background, and so I'm just stamping straight onto the Coastal Cabana. There you go. So it's just quite nice just for a little notelet. Oh, we'll keep this out. So pop that up to the side. Actually, what I want is my designer series paper, isn't it? Right, so I think what I'm going to do is just this is like a solid stamp and these two are just the lines. So let me just start with that big leaf. And I don't have any particular pattern in mind. This would be a good one to do as a whole sheet of stamping and then chop it up. But I don't have any whole sheets of this paper left. So we'll just see what happens. And we'll just pop a little bit. I'm inking it all up because I've not decided just exactly, but I think we'll just have a little bit of these leaves coming in from there. Of course, that one is Early Espresso and that one is Cajun Craze. I did mean them both to be Cajun Craze, but that's okay. That's all right. I'll not stress about it. So let's get some of the third colour in, and this is more like a kind of sycamore maple shape leaf. There is an obvious space there. I'll put a third one. Oh, we have this one with the stem as well. It's not going to fully fit, is it? But that, when the leaves fall in the puddles and things, they are over the top of each other and they pile up. And I'll go with that. As I say, I have no real composition in mind. I'm just going now. I've got no power plugged into my phone, but I think this stamp is stained, but I now want to use Early Espresso. That's the solid colour that I want. So we're over a quarter of the way already. How's that? How did that happen? On the 100. So that means you've got 75 days or less, depending on when you watch this, until Christmas. That might not affect you. Christmas might not be your bag. It might not be what you believe in. That's okay. But if you do celebrate Christmas or acknowledge Christmas, then it's not far away. Just saying. I'm just basically having a bit of fun and making a bit of a pattern with the leaves. And I'm just going to leave it at that. They'll all need washed. Close. Oh no, I might want to put something on the inside. Now, I think I'll clean that off before I do it. I'm just cleaning it off. So I'm not going to change anything greatly. But I'm going to ink this one up with Wild Wheat. And I'm going to stamp off, and on. And how's that? And you can still write over that. Love it. And you see with different generations of stamping how you colour, well, the tone changes and the lightness and the darkness changes. So basically I've got three colours out of that, haven't I? So now it's just a case of making it up. Now, how easy and fun was that? Oh, this is stuck. Oh, I think it's gone a bit stiff. I might need to add a bit of lubrication in there, maybe a little bit of oil or a chapstick or a little bit of washing up liquid. I'll see what it's like later on. I'll try opening it again. So there are all the bits of the card, really. That's, so we want to stick this. My next challenge is, well, do I have a glue that works? I could easily have stamped on that side too. I just like this very worn, like wood that's been painted and then it's been weathered and the colours lifting and you see the layers underneath. I love it. And it really gives this depth. I'll just stick this on. Just a plain and simple A6 card that you can pop in the post. make sure it's... That's why I like my wet glue. It just gives me that wiggle room time. And then I have this one. Now, I wonder if I want to... You could chop that bit off, or I can have the whole thing. I think I'm going to chop it off. So I'm going to put this on with wet glue. I want just to cut it in line with the actual card base. Where are my snips? I tidied my desk yesterday, so of course now I can't find anything. And that bit is too small to be keeping it. And I just think it needs just a little bit of something. Just talk amongst yourself while I decide what I'm going to do. I need to tidy this lot out. There's things in here that are no longer current. I do this to you every time, don't I? Make you have to look. Actually, do you know what? I must order myself another pack. I don't care. I overuse them, but that's all right. Now, the other little thing I realised that I haven't done is bring my Night of Navy in here. So I'm going to change what I'm embellishing or add something. So do you remember I had the challenge to sneak Night of Navy in? Well, there you go. There's some Night of Navy. And these are opal rounds. But where is my... Where's my pokey tool? Ah, we have a burst pen. I have a problem. In the bottom of my container where I keep all my bits and pieces, I'm getting black ink coming up. So, where are my tweezers then? I'll just use these because these don't actually go to the... I'm going to have to open that up. So I'm still going to have my daffodil, my butterfly. It's going to sit there, just one. And then, just so that I don't get called out on this, you said you'd have Night of Navy in, and I did forget. I've already failed on one card. Let's not fail again. There we go. And it doesn't look untoward. I'm going to sneak it in at the last minute. Ooh. And since I've tidied up, let's put it away. Lid on glue. Into jar upside down. And let's turn this over. And there you have another easy card. And the Night of Navy sneaked in at the last minute. So thank you very... Oh, that's not... I hope you've seen most of that. That's been knocked. I wonder when I knocked that. Oh,